A Nigerian police inspector has been exposed after stealing and selling AK-47 rifle to bandits. Before his dismissal, Muhammad was the second in command in charge of the armory at the Niger State Police Command headquarters. Inspector Yahaya Mohammed, formerly of the Niger State Police Command, has been sentenced to 2 years imprisonment by the Minna Chief Magistrate Court. This comes as a result of his involvement in the theft and sale of an AK-47 magazine and ammunition to suspected armed bandits within the state. Before his dismissal, Mohammed was the second in command in charge of the armory at the Niger State Police Command headquarters. He was said to have conspired with Ndama Ghana, who is also an officer in charge of the State Police Command Armory Department, to carry out the ugly deal. He was arraigned on 2 counts of charges which bordered on criminal conspiracy and theft of AK-47 magazine and unlawful dealing in the sale of AK-47 magazine and ammunition. The police prosecutor, DSP Ahmed Saidu, had told the court that the 2 count charges contravene Section 97, Subsection 2, Section 288, Subsection 1 of the Penal Code and Section 27, Subsection 6, Paragraph 3, Act 28, Law of 2004. The police first information report made available in court and obtained by our reporter revealed that credible information received from a reliable source to the Department of State Services (DSS) attached to Rafi local government area in Kagara, Niger State, stated that unknown person transported goods inside Ghana Must Go bag suspected to be arms to Kagara Motor Park, and that police detectives swung into action and arrested Yahaya Mohammed, a police officer formerly attached to the Department of Operations Second in Command State Armory in Minna. During police investigation, ex-police inspector conspired with Ndama Ghana, officer in charge of State Armory attached to Department of Operations in Minna, and both of you stole 22 magazines, 61 live ammunitions of different caliber property of the Niger State Police Command. Both of you sold each magazine at the rate of 1,000 naira, and each ammunition was sold at the rate of 650 naira to one Corporal Sani Mohammed, formerly attached to Mopo 12 in Minna, the first information report stated. When the charge was read to him by the presiding chief magistrate, Hajia Fatih Omar Hassan, he pleaded guilty to the charge. The prosecutor, DSP Ahmed Saidu, then told the chief magistrate to invoke the provision of Section 190 of the Administration of Criminal Justice Law of the Niger State by convicting him summarily. The prosecutor also told the court that the convict was diagnosed with cough hematosis and that the medical report is attached at the first information report. According to his words, "Your worship, the disease in question is contagious, and I pray the court will take cognizance of the medical report to see how the convict will not join other inmates in order not to infect them with the disease, as it is a communicable disease. That is my humble prayer," the prosecutor told the court. In her judgment, the chief magistrate, Hajia Fatih Omar Hassan, expressed disappointment with the conduct of the convict, especially as a police officer saddled with the responsibilities of protecting lives and property of the citizens. According to her words, it is quite unfortunate that as a police officer saddled with the responsibilities of protecting the lives and properties of the citizens, you now engage in selling ammunition to armed bandits that are terrorizing and killing innocent citizens across the country. I will be lenient with you while convicting you with an option of fine as a result of the contagious disease, especially with the medical report attached to the first information report. If not because of the disease, I would have convicted you without an option of the fine, but for other inmates not be infected with the disease, you are hereby sentenced to 2 years imprisonment with an option of 100,000 naira fine. The chief magistrate, however, directed the convict to be transferred to the Shagacha leprosarium colony to serve his jail term in case he cannot pay the fine. Meanwhile, police have arrested 3 suspected kidnappers and locally made firearms manufacturers in Jigawa State. Spokesperson of the command, DSP Lawan Chisu Adam, disclosed this in a statement on Thursday, November 23, 2023. 3 kidnappers and 1 gun manufacturer who specializes in manufacturing locally made firearms for criminals have been arrested by the Jigawa State Police Command. Spokesperson of the command, DSP Lawan Chizu Adam, who disclosed this in a statement on Thursday, November 23, 2023, said police also recovered 3 locally fabricated firearms, 29 cows, 4 sheep, a broken boot of rifle, 1 chain, and a Bossa motorcycle. According to the police public relations officer, the 3 kidnappers were arrested for kidnapping a 63-year-old businessman named Alhaji Shehu Kwamawa in Duse, local government area of the state. The victim was later released at Baranda Forest in Duse, local government area, after payment of an undisclosed amount as ransom. On 17 November 2023 at about 1:30 p.m., a distress call was received from Kwamawa village, Duse, local government area, that on the same date at about 1:10 p.m., unidentified persons armed with dangerous weapons entered Kwamawa village, kidnapped 1 Alhaji Shehu Kwamawa, male, age 63 years, a businessman of Kwamawa village, and robbed him of an unspecified amount of money in his house, the statement reads. On receipt of the report, a team of policemen led by the divisional police officer, Duse Division, rushed the scene, where it was uncovered that the hoodlums came on foot and abruptly fled with the victim to an unknown destination, while efforts were being intensified to rescue the victim and arrest the culprits. On 17 November 2023 at about 2:00 p.m., a report of the release of the victim was received that the victim was released by his abductors at Baranda Forest in Duse, local government area. Cows, 4 sheep, a broken boot of rifle, 1 chain, and Bossa motorcycle with registration number KMC 790 HJ Kano were recovered, strongly suspected to belong to the fleeing kidnappers. All were taken into custody for discreet investigation. The spokesperson said the manufacturer of locally made firearms, Bashir Mohammed, was arrested in Regime local government area of the state on November 16. On 16 November 2023 at about 2:30 p.m., a team of policemen attached to Regime Divisional Police Headquarters, led by the Divisional Police Officer, in collaboration with local vigilante group, acted on credible intelligence, arrested one Bashir Mohammed, male, age 50 years old, of Yandusen, Kawari village in Regime local government area, who specializes in manufacturing locally fabricated firearms to miscreants who perpetrate the heinous act within Regime and its environs, the statement read. When a search was conducted at his residence by police detectives from Regime Division, a locally made pistol and 2 locally made rifles were recovered. On interrogation, the suspect confessed to have manufactured so many of its kind and disposed them to unidentified persons. The Commissioner of Police, Jigawa State Command, having interviewed the suspect, directed that the suspect and exhibit be transferred to the State CID in Duse for discreet investigation. The new Commissioner of Police, Jigawa State Command, CP-80 Abdullahi, used this medium to salute the courage of well-meaning individuals and good people of Jigawa State in volunteering useful information to the security agencies in addressing security challenges in the state, and call on the people against taking laws into their hands, as law will take its course on any person or group of persons found wanting.